Even everybody that seen Drake when he first came out thought Drake wasn't that type of guy.
Hey, Drake was the all girls trip on Bezos shit. Trap understand what I'm saying.
Everybody
shit was fake.
Again, so him using a platform to launch, he didn't need cultural cachet. The nigga was in outer space without cultural cachet.
What if he wanted it? Maybe he didn't need it. What if he wanted it?
Nah, he did.
But that's the point, coach. This is what I'm saying. When he fought Meek Mill, right? When he battled Meek Mill, right? That got him more cultural cachet than he ever needed, ever. Like, he gained so much off the Meek Mill battle because he had no cultural cachet before that. It was to the point where if a rapper got slapped by another rapper or a rapper got pissed on by another rapper, a hip-hop artist, we would have discarded him from hip-hop. We'd have been like, oh, no, that nigga's a buster.
It's a fact.
Okay.
But we never looked to Drake for that. Even to the point personally where I felt like, why would y'all do that to that dude? That dude ain't on that type of timing.
Yeah, but you keep saying that, but this might be a Drake thing. You saying what you feel and what you think.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to this.
No, but just keep listening.
I don't want to keep listening to that man. If you're gonna keep saying that, like, you can't keep saying keep listening. Okay, go. What else? Go. Because you keep saying what you think and what you saying and all that kind of shit. But if this simple fact that it might just boil down to Drake just wanted to do that.
But you're missing the point of why I said he had nothing to gain. So even if he thought so and then he realized he was wrong, again, I'm going to triple down while I'm telling you I was right in the beginning when the word got to him.
Okay. You're saying he had nothing to gain because you're just discarding what he give a fuck about.
No, he discarded what he gave a fuck about.
Hindsight, man.
Not hindsight.
Yes,
he never
hindsight.
gave a fuck about it.
So, Glasses, what the fuck are you talking about? Then why would he battle? Why would he be in it?
Ego and pride, confusion, forced. That's what I keep explaining to you how the battle happened.
So you think he was forced into this battle?
J. Cole got forced into the battle too.
J. Cole? What the J. Cole didn't battle shit.
Yes, he did.
Who? Where? When? What? Why?
He,
how? What the are you talking about right now? Who?
You forgot he put out the diss records and start crying, apologizing on stage.
What the fuck? That ain't no battle, nigga. That's not called a battle. What we talking about right now? You got to battle the battle. That's how you know he wasn't forced into it.
You got to throw a punch to fight. Huh? No, I'm saying he said you got to throw a punch to fight, huh?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, guys, somebody got forced to a battle. How you get forced to a battle if you just say, I don't want to fight. I'm good. That ain't no forcing. He stepped out when he wanted to.
No, he didn't. He thought about it. He got forced into the battle, bounced off of public, people around him telling him what to do, telling him what he had to do. And then he realized this ain't what he wanted to do. So Cole is somebody who did get forced into a battle. Drake even got, like I'm telling you,
he didn't have no
the
battle.
Song leaked. You saying he didn't have a battle.
He
didn't have a battle because he pulled back the diss records, took them offline and apologized.
So he didn't get forced to no battle.
You're missing the point. To putting out diss
battle.
records, period. Coach, you don't have to be semantics. Like, it don't have to be semantics. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's not. I hate when you do that shit. So now it's not semantics.
Sometimes,
exactly. This nigga's the semantics king, and now all of a sudden it don't have to be semantics.
Because now you asking like it was a back. Well, personally, it was a back and forth. It actually was a back and forth. Since you being a dick and you talking about semantics. Dot diss him, he diss Dot. I diss him.
Wait a minute. What did Dot say? What was it diss?
He said, ain't no big three, nigga. It's just big me.
That ain't no diss.
It is a diss.
This ain't no diss.
That's saying you not on my level, nigga.
That ain't no diss.
It is a diss. Then why do you think J. Cole dissed him?
That ain't diss.
Then why you think J. Cole dissed him?
J. Cole dissed him because J. Cole was being competitive. He said,
what
okay.
He wasn't being
that's what he did. He said he heard the big three, it's this big me. And he was like, all right, we competing, we have a little lyrical warfare.
And then he thought
about it, he was like, you know what, I don't even want to go down this road with my boys.
Shit about this nigga the whole time.
It's like watching real life battleship right here.
The fact that, and I hate that you think that this was it.
Two guys right here.
All I'm saying is, G, you're wrong. You're just wrong, man.
If I'm wrong, then why is he doing everything to say that I'm right? I ain't been wrong this whole time with this whole battle.
This is
I
hindsight.
ain't been wrong with this. It's not hindsight.
This is what
I told you.
You're wrong now. You're wrong now.
Not even now.
Now you're wrong.
Not even
now.
Hindsight.
You're wrong now,
I told you what he's gonna do after the battle.
You're wrong now.
Well, how
you're
am I
wrong
wrong
now.
if he's showing you it's not worth it?
Hindsight.
It ain't hindsight.
Before he took the battle, that nigga, he didn't come into the battle, G.
Yes, he
saying
did.
that he was going to sue if he lost.
How do you know?
Okay, so how do you know when the battle initially started? When the battle initially started, how do you know he just didn't want to do it because he didn't want to do it just for the cultural cachet?
I just told you why it happened. I just told you why the battle happened.
That ain't why the battle
happened. I told
you
why he was saying he wasn't gonna put out this record.
That ain't why it happened.
Well, I mean, he was posting on the story.
That ain't why it happened.
I know. The whole time you keep arguing this.
The nigga wanted cultural cachet.
He did.
The nigga wanted to jump into this battle.
There was none.
That nigga wanted some.
There was none.
He wanted to battle.
There was no more.
Obviously, obviously he wanted to battle.
And he was wrong.
So
he didn't obviously want to battle.
5 songs in, he was still being forced. Why J. Cole didn't go 5 songs in if he was being so forced into this battle?
Guess what? He got smart. Got smart. He realized he didn't want that smoke.
You know, because it's not because he wasn't forced.
Oh, he was forced.
Because he wasn't forced.
Other than that, he wouldn't apologize.
That's why he backed out. He just said, you know what, I'm no.
No.
You know
even said
maybe he was forced to apologize.
He said he was
maybe he was forced to apologize.
People even say that. People say Schoolboy Q caught him at the show and said,
maybe he was forced to apologize. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he wanted to battle too, but then they forced him to apologize. Maybe he was forced to apologize.
Sure.
Why you can't just admit that Drake just said, dude, I wanted to battle this nigga. I wanted to battle him.
He didn't say that.
Why you just can't? Why you just can't admit that?
I
wanted to
have been battled him.
Sometimes a nigga want to scrap.
No.
Sometimes a nigga want to fight.
Guess what you got to be okay with if you want to scrap?
Losing.
Okay, but and like
that's
I said, that's hindsight.
No, not hindsight.
That's hindsight.
If you walk into a fight not knowing you could lose a fight, which you had just lost a fight to Pusha T.
Did he lose? Did he sue him?
What do you mean?
Did he sue?
He got his record took down.
Okay.
That's why he didn't sue him.
Okay, so
but
he
didn't
didn't
come
sue.
back and beat Meek, though?
He told Interscope the same
Didn't he come
thing.
back and beat Meek after Pusha?
No, Meek was first.
I think Meek
the
was
same
before
thing. He said, "Hey, take this record down, or I'm going to sue you."
Okay, so
did he? Did he say that?
What you say, Trev?
That's in the damn paperwork.
I didn't know he said that.
He sent cease and desist about the record and said, "Pull this record down," and had a lawyer sent it or threatened legal action.
I thought it was slowed down because it was on the what's name?
Because anybody that want to fight considers losing the fight.
No. Okay, and he did consider losing the fight.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. That's why he got these backup plans. If you saying that,
so guess what he could have. So guess what he could have.
If you saying that he got these backup plans,
so guess
what he considered losing.
So guess what he could have
never. He
never.
gonna sue you if he loses apparently.
So guess what he could have never. Guess what he never could have gave a fuck about. Your cachet, the things that you give him, your cultural cachet. That fast he told you how much he don't give a fuck about what you think. That's how fast he don't give a fuck what you think. So all of a sudden he wanted all this cultural cachet, but I'm gonna throw it out the door now. Cap. He had nothing.
Nick, what are you talking about?
Game.
Okay, bro. He wanted the cultural cachet if he could get it, and when he found out he couldn't get it, that nigga said, "Let me go back to being what I am." That nigga said, "I lost it. I lost this." If he would have, so you think if he would have won the battle, he would have said, "Let me throw all this cultural cachet out the window now by doing some." He would have won the battle, niggas. We would be having a whole different conversation right now. We'd have been talking about how Drake is the king of rap and shit. And that's what have been the topic then. We'd have been talking about, hey man, is Drake the new king of rap, or is he the
Nobody would have been saying is Drake the new king of rap. He's the king of rap.
I think that niggas like you would have to call him the king of rap now.
Everybody called him the king of rap. He's the
Niggas
biggest
like
rapper in the history of rap. He's the biggest. Like Tupac, somebody died. This nigga is huge. He's the biggest rapper in rap that make rap songs until now.
Hold on. Hey, keep going. Let me hook him.
Until now.
Okay.
Until now. There was never you get what I'm saying, Trap? You get what I'm saying, Trap? He was the biggest. He was the most famous. He was out there. He was in the biggest arenas. He had 13 number ones. He had all the shit in the world. He was on the mound. He was on the throne, bro. And not to even grow up culturally, but to even have cultural cachet of that level to where you could be a Nickelodeon kid and turn around and talk about shooting niggas in songs.
But I don't think that's I don't
never
think that
needed it.
I think the reason for taking on the battle was just to get the bragging rights, man, that I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you. You're not me. I'm better than you in sales. I'm better than you in the shows. I'm better than you on #1 hits. I'm better than you. And now I'm better than you because I beat you in a battle too. So you can't say nothing to me.
So guess what you have? Nothing to gain.
No, it's bragging rights. It's bragging rights, bro.
The reason we earn that way, Trap, the reason ego and pride mean something to us, Trap, is how we earn. There's a tangible value, King, to pride and ego for us when you come from where we come from. There's a tangible value, not just a mental value, but a tangible value. A tangible is how, like, my reputation is how people will front me. When I was hustling every day, they would front me work. It's why if people would pay me my money because they knew